Welcome to the Liquid Late Nights podcast.
I'm just so over this. So over. I'm just. I don't even got nothing to say. It's just frustrating. It's just. Got some words to say about them Lakers. So she's out. You know what she told me this morning? She sent me a text. She goes, "I'm on the what bandwagon you jumping on right now? You Warriors. You jumping on the
right now. They're kicking Houston's ass.
They're going to win the series, but I don't have an issue with the Warriors. I like them, but I never stopped being a Laker, so I can root for them a little bit, but that's about it. I like the Warriors, of course. Games today, the Bucks, Pacers. I think the Bucks have finished today. They're down 3-1.
Yeah, the Bucks down 3-1 in the Pacers. Yeah, I think that's over. And the Pistons. So yeah, Pistons and Knicks tonight too. No,
look, the Pistons made me mad the other day. They should have really got that call on Hardaway.
Last call.
Yeah, but that's like, hey, it's got to be that way sometime. The Pistons are doing good just to be in it. Last season, they won 13 games, so just to be in it,
that's true.
They coach with BJ Bickerstaff should be coach of the year. He should be coach of the year. Who else? Magic and the Celtics tonight in Boston. It's all over for the Magic.
It's over for Magic. Magic's over. Celtics
Did you go to either one of those games in Orlando?
No, I didn't make it to any of the games. People were coveting those tickets. So anyway, so Kai, tell me what do you think is wrong with the Lakers right now?
Well, one, I don't know if you watched the game your night. The whole second half, JJ played their whole starting five. That whole entire second half, almost. Like
no, he played everybody.
40 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they played 40 minutes each. And I think their problem is they have no bench, they have no depth. Really. So I think they had a really good stretch at the end of that regular season, and I think people had hope for them. But people fail to realize that we don't have a good center. We have no center, actually.
We don't really have we got a backup center, which is a decent kid, but he's not the real guy.
And then we have no defensive wing, kind of, Well,
so
no,
we got defensive wings. The Timberwolves are deeper than us. They got like 8 or 9 guys. Yeah. We have like 6. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. That's the problem. That is the real problem. Because Finney-Smith is decent. He's good. Vanderbilt's good, but he has no offense. So it's just, we were limited going in. We was all dreaming, but we were just dreaming.
we were dreaming. We got all on that Shannon Sharp bandwagon of Lakers in 5.
We were just dreaming.
Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5.
So here on the island, right? So I went out the night after they lost. So I said, I came out because I know some of the fellas were going to be looking for me because I was a Laker guy. They go like, do we need to say some prayers or something? I said, guys, take it easy. I said, what I'm doing, I got my general manager hat on right now. I say, I'm looking for a center for next year. It's summer. We need a bruiser. You know what I mean?
Well, Kai said this morning, we've been talking back and forth. She was like, well, we're kind of in a rebuilding phase, if you think about it, right? I mean,
we have a good team. We've been active the last 3 or 4 years. We just need to, with no Anthony Davis, your defense in the middle is gone. What's his name? Jackson Hayes is a good kid, but he's not made that way. He can come in and fill in for you 8-10 minutes, but you need a guy that's going to knock somebody's block off down there. So we got to go find one. Now, what I understand is LeBron has already agreed to opt out of his $50-some million contract this summer, take less, so they can have more money to spend and go out and get a player. So that we'll make sure we pay. That's how it works. But we're competitive.
Who would you want to see?
Huh?
Who would you want to see?
I don't know. I would go start looking at this landscape and find a center. We want an athletic center. The guy like we tried to get who flunked the physical. You need a guy like that. Young.
Yeah.
First, it got to be young, 25, in an area like that. Defensive minded with some scoring ability too. You know what I mean? I don't need a big 7-foot stretch 3-point shooter. I need a mid-range guy. Like, hey, give me Giannis.
Yeah.
Give me Giannis. If we could afford him, but because he's probably going to ask out of Milwaukee, but I don't know if we can do that. You have to tear your team up to get Giannis, and then it's counterproductive.
And that's counterproductive. Then you're starting all over again and again. So what happened to the Rockets?
They're a young team. They'll be back.
Yeah, they're a young team. Go ahead, Curtis.
What happened? What I do? I lost everything here.
No,
I hear you, but I don't see anybody.
Oh, anyway, so yeah, I thought Rockets would at least get more. I mean, for Warriors to be
They ain't get
3-1,
swept.
yeah,
They
they
haven't
need to
got
swim.
swept, so that's all good.
Well, yeah, unlike Heat and Grizzlies, geez,
All their team is under 25.
what?
Yeah, the oldest guy on the team is a
Yeah.
scoring guy, and everybody else is like under 25. So
And so,
they're overachieving. What we call overachieving.
so you got a team that's overachieving. We got the oldest people on our team, huh?
Well, we have a relatively.
Because when you think about it, during the regular season, the Houston gets like almost all of their games in the regular season too. So for them to kind of make a comeback, kind of shows that they really were kind of just a young team that were kind of just, kind of get their foot in the door.
Ime Udoka has done a great job. As long as he keep his business straight, don't do it. He hit in Boston, be fine. But
oh man, leave that man alone.
But they sucked last year too. They won less than 20 games last season. They're in the playoffs now. That's a great young team. So they're fine, but they do expect them. The Warriors are surprising, but they got Jimmy Bucket, so it's a whole different story. So anyway, we had the wrong matchup in the first round.
Oh, but you got tied in the series,
But-
Nuggets and Clippers. So LA still a little bit happy, right?
But the thing is, we really didn't want Denver. We really didn't want them.
We could beat Denver. We could, at this phase of Denver's career, we could beat them. We could have beat them.
So?
Yeah.
I don't know. That last Clippers
Denver is
game,
old as we are.
game.
Denver got old guys too. Denver's not going to win this series. They're going to be bounced out. Who they playing? Because Denver's done.
Yeah, Denver's Clippers, and then they play whoever comes out of this series.
The Clippers going to win that series, which I don't.
So then Thunder's just going to clap that butt. Then.
Yeah, Kawhi is playing great.
He is. If you don't get hurt,
man. So the way we're looking at it right now, you got Timberwolves coming out of the series. You got Warriors coming out. So you're going to have Timberwolves.
But Timberwolves got to win first. So we're going to win tomorrow night in LA. Now what happens?
Because they did come back from a 3-1. LeBron has done that before. So
yeah, he was much younger then. Okay.
Yeah.
That was 8 years ago, 9 years ago, actually. The man is like 144. Hey,
wow. In basketball years, 144 basketball years. So Timberwolves coming out of the Lakers series.
Fine.
The Warrior. So what I got is Timberwolves. I keep saying Timberwolves and Warriors. So Warriors will bring that out, and then you got Thunder's going to come through, of course.
But they already swept the Grizzlies, so they're just waiting on who's going to. I forget how the brackets. I don't have the brackets up. So
I'm looking at it right now. So in the West, you got Thunder already out of theirs, so they resting right now, waiting on whatever comes out of the Nuggets and the Clippers. Nuggets and Clippers 2-2, so they got a couple more games before that is even over. Then you got both games on the with the Rockets and the Warriors and Lakers and Timberwolves at 3-1. So somebody coming out of that pretty quickly, and then they're gonna match up right there. On the East side, you already got Cavaliers are already advanced. Then you got 3-1 Indiana lead.
Oh yeah, they swept the
Heat
last night.
The Heat. Man, that was 138-83.
That's embarrassing.
That was very embarrassing.
Mind you, they did that both nights. They did that the last 2 games.
That's what I'm saying. So that was just a butt whooping. And then you got, Pacers and Bucks. So you got Pacers leading 3-1. You got Knicks and Pistons, and you got your boy Spike Lee all happy jumping around the court like he
because the Knicks advancing. The Knicks have a decent team, but they're a little short too. They're short. They don't have a real. They got Brunson, who's like little engine that could. So it's like if you ride on this little fella, you're not going. You're gonna go, but you're not going. You need to go. I'm just putting it that way. Yeah. Even though Cat is playing great ball.
Yeah,
he had a great game. I watched that game the other night. The big Cat, Carl Anthony Towns. He was balling. The guy who I was watching the Lakers series is Julius Randle, and he's still mad at the Lakers. Because the Lakers drafted him. He was a 7th pick of ours in 2014.
Yeah.
But coming around to 18, the sneaky suspicion the Lakers was going to get LeBron. Yeah. And they let him walk. And the Knicks got him. So he's probably still got a real serious boner going on for the Lakers. And it's like, hey, let's not go. Yeah. And he had a great game the other night.
So the Knights game, 8:30, Magic is at Boston?
Yeah.
Oh, there
It's
you go.
over for
It's
them. They're
over.
done.
Yeah.
It's way over. Yeah. So
I really wanted the Magic to blow them out, but
yeah, that wasn't going to happen. Yeah, the best team on the East right now is Celtics.
Magic got a good young team, and they're fun to watch, but they wasn't going to beat the Celtics.
yeah, but I want to see a Cavs and Boston matchup.
Eventually, you're going to see it in the East. The East
Yeah, you'll see that. Yeah, you'll see that.
That's what you're going to see.
That's going to be good.
Yeah, because I see that the the Pacers game just started. So, that's going to be, so I'm going to have to pop in there and get in on that one. But yeah, I think.
They're Indiana, that game, the season, that matchup ends tonight. They're in Indiana, the Pacers it's over. But the Bucks, Damian Lillard's hurt, so he's done.
Oh.
He got torn, is it Achilles? He's out. His career may be over.
So that one's done. So
his career may be done.
So the only one that's really holding on in the whole conference of both conferences is the Clippers and Nuggets. They're the only one they're tied.
That's 500. Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody else just like it's done.
And that game was so close the other night when Aaron Gordon dropped the air ball. I'm saying same old Clippers. Clip. They basically the fault they should blame is James Harden. Because James Harden should have blocked out Aaron Gordon. He let him get the air ball and put it back in. He was standing right next to him.
Yeah.
Ball watching. I've seen that replay.
Yeah, and he ran that baseline.
Yeah. But he was right there. But James Harden is no
He's done that.
Defense.
He's done that before too in another important game. I forget who it was against, but he's done that before.
He's never known to play to defense. He just shoots and fake flops.
Hey, did you get NBA TV yet? So you get to watch while you at work or no?
You supposed
to? No, not yet. I'll probably get it next. Next season. I usually watch it on the streaming app I have.
Yeah,
watch it at work. You're supposed to be working.
Well, it's an interesting couple of rounds going on. So
listen, the rating for the NBA playoffs open week second weekend. It's just insane. It's off the charts. It's up something like 17%, maybe higher than from last year. And the Laker game on Saturday night was one of the highest one in 20-some years. That game, wow. Yeah, they're doing well. They're as far as the people who had this spring go, the projection of the NBA demise was seriously overstated.
Yeah,
they are balling, and the people are loving it.
Yeah,
dude, I was in the place the other night watching a game. We were watching, the Warriors game. And it's just people, and people here, but you come in, you get all these jacks want to put some hockey on or put some NFL drafts. We ain't watching NFL drafts tonight. It's already over. It's the third round. Put the Lakers up to my boy called me. He's pissed. So what's wrong with you, man? He said, well, these jacks want to watch the drafts. I called some of my people. I said, listen. He said, what's for the basketball game at? Aren't the Lakers on?
Yeah.
Well, I'll do it for you. Put it on. True story.
Yeah. All right, so are you jumping on the bandwagon too? So after this round, when Lakers lose, you a Warrior then? You gonna stay?
Yeah, I can come. I've done the Warriors. I always like the Warriors, but
I like the Warriors. So we all.
I end up jumping on the Clipper bandwagon for sure. I can't do Clippers. I can wish them. I can wish them well, but I can't. You
can't. Yeah. All right, so we all gonna ride that. So basically, the three of us, we sitting here thinking, well, Lakers had a good season. We're gonna ride with the Warriors for the rest of it now, huh?
I told the guys the other night, I said, it's okay. So people we don't have the personnel to run the table on these boys. We are probably gonna win tomorrow night. We get back to Minneapolis, and that's people in Minneapolis still mad the Lakers were leaving in 1960. So because the Lakers were originally in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
They're the Lakes. They're the Lakers. Yeah.
So there's people that are still mad. I'm sure.
All right. All right, so check this out. We're going to sign off on the sports talk for the day, but I want to let you know, Bucks up 11-0 over the Pacers. Just putting it out there for the start of the game.
They don't have the juice. That's just Giannis. Giannis gets tired, it's going to be over.
Giannis.
Giannis going to be a Laker, dude. I'm working.
Okay. So you put your GM hat on now. You going for Giannis. You got it. Right?
He needs to act out, but he makes so much money. You got to gut your team to get him. But you
like you said earlier, you can't gut the team because then we starting all over again. But I like the fact that for a fact that LeBron's gonna pull back off his money.
Yeah, it's already been. He's already put that out there. So he has a player option.
Still, that's a lot of money to give up though, because you still have Luka.
Now, what I'm saying, LeBron is worth so much money. It's nothing to him anyway. So he has a contract. He's under contract next year. It kicks like $53 million. He's going to opt out. It's a player option, so he's going to opt out and take less. He'll probably opt out and take 10 or so less.
Okay.
And so that's $10 million. That's a lot of money. Make a difference when you're up to the apron like the Lakers are. The Lakers are up to the aprons. A lot of teams don't have no. Warriors don't have any money to spend. The Bucks don't have any money to spend. Some teams are like. Oklahoma City got plenty of money because who wants it's Oklahoma? So it's like it's. But if he does that, you got room. We got to just find the right guy.
Yeah.
Some of our guys, we got guys can play, but they need other help. We just need a 6'11", 7-foot guy who's athletic and don't mind getting down there and put up a few elbows. You know, Jackson Hayes not that guy. He's a cool guy, but he's not that guy.
No. All right, we're gonna check back in later in the week, probably on Thursday, to see if we have one more game for the Lakers to watch. At least
should be Friday night. Friday night in Minneapolis.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Otherwise, hey, go Warriors.
Yeah, Warriors.
All right, Kai, I'll holler at you later.
I got you.
All right, have a good night.
Care now.
Thank you for inviting me.
Take care, Niecy.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, next time you be ready, all right?
I got you.
All right.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All righty.